Hey, 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 we are live. Let me just shift this over just a little bit. Yes, sir. We are live. First, and what's up, Chance? Good morning, my brother. How you doing? All right? You feeling it? You watched the fight Saturday night? Huh? Talk to me. Ain't nobody in the house yet. Oh, okay, I got two. All right. Well, I hope you watched the fight Saturday night. Okay, you missed a spectacular performance. So, whoever's listening, um, go ahead and hit that like button along with Chance. Hit the like button always. Now, this is part one. My part two will be coming up at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Now, keep in mind, this is Monday through Friday we'll be doing this. And I really want, well, let me turn this up some. Okay. Okay. Now I turned it up. Okay. Now, I really want everyone to understand where KC is coming from. Now, sure, I let all the sites, all the boxing channels get out their hoorays and they, uh, everything. Okay, great. All right. Now, first of all, shout out to the LDBC. All right. Now, this is your OG, KQ, KC. Now, see that my name is starting to grow. Because when people start making fun of you on their channels, of course, you're getting attention. Of course, they want to be like you. So, let's get to the nitty gritty. All right? Now, Mikey Garcia, he did box beautifully. He boxed like a defensive fighter, put it that way. And, of course, he lost round one because Earl Jab was preventing him from getting good looks. Earl Jab is always in his face. And I respect that because, as Earl said, you know, what's the straightest punch to a fighter? The jab. Now, I'm not going to boost, I'm not going to give praises, but, you know, everything I predicted, everything I said, go back to my live streams, it was on point. At least I wrote it down 1, 2, 3, at least 5 or 6 times. And I was right. You know, first of all, Mikey did not come to win. He wanted to win, to be, the winner of 5th division, but it did not happen. See, that's the difference. It did not happen. Why did it happen? Because he was surviving. As I said, remember this, KQKC said it. This motherfucker ain't trying to knock out Earl, because if he did, it wouldn't help. Then Earl is aware of everything. You have to break down a fight. Sure, I know your guy won and hooray, this and that. But let's analyze it. That's why I watched the fight. Not once, but twice. Sure, the comments like that, calling Earl Spence a weight bully. He's not a weight bully. And he showed you all that. Came Saturday night. He changed it up. There's another thing I said. And I quoted our motherfucking quote. If you look at my live streams in the last 2 or 3 days, don't expect that fight to go like you all said it was. You got some people in the LDBC that's crazy about her. But this is reality. Earl did not come to knock nobody out. I said that. He's not going to make Mikey Garcia shit on himself. I said that. This is going to be one of the great textbook fighting you will see. And that's what it was. All the way to the third, maybe fourth round. That's it. Then, and only then, Earl showed them that he was not a knockout king. He's not a come forward fighter all the time. He showed variations of his game. He showed the tools that he had in his toolbox. I was correct about that also. Now another thing people got to understand. Earl, the true Spence, can do it all. He has something else in his toolbox. He is not finished. As he mentioned in the post-press conference, there's more belts out there. But now he's becoming a money man. Now I think they might want to step up. They'll take the lump, they'll take the bruises, they'll take the pain for that almighty dollar. That's what it's all about. Money for these guys. Sure, I watched this, I watched that, and that's smart of Earl. To motivate him, he sees what YouTube are saying, and I don't blame him. When you find a point, you want to hear what he has to say, what he's working on, what he's doing, But what Earl do? He didn't clap back. He's mature. Sure, he understood that Mikey was arrogant. He understood that Mikey could do everything better than him, according to Mikey. And he understands what Mikey said. He reminds me of me. No, you remind him of Earl when Earl was little, like you, Mikey. But I'm not going to take anything from Miguel. So he's back to Miguel now. Mikey was Saturday when he got school. See, it's a different levels. I'm trying to explain to everyone. I said that too. Now I told you I'm not boasting about I was right about certain things. I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is it came to fruition. Earl didn't want the knockout. Well, Derrick James did. Derrick James like, look, just go ahead for the knockout. So this is his first non-knockout since he turned pro. But you have to watch certain fighters very closely. That's what Floyd Mayweather did to Manny Pacquiao. Some people said it was boring. Some people didn't say it like it was. Matter of fact, this fight is not like what Fox spending 20-something million on advertising this fight. But I can tell you one thing, over 47,000 sold is not bad. Mikey fought there 7 times. That was his second time fighting. But I respect both fighters. One, I respect Mikey Garcia for taking the punches, taking the hard punches. I'm sorry, Mexican Americans or Mexican citizens. Robert Garcia wanted to call it quits because Mikey was taking too much punishment. So Mike said, no, give me one more round. Let's see how it goes. That is heart. Sure, Earl had 200 some landed punches to his 70 something. So, when it's said and done, Earl is a better boxer. That's all. He has a game plan and he sticks with it every 5 motherfucking minutes. Now, they said that shit about Deontay Wilder. He can't go 12. He knocked motherfuckers out in the fifth, sixth round, even in the first round. You know, who can? Who can box? Who can't go 12? Well, he answered, I believe, every critic out there Saturday night. Now, you have Sugar Ray Leonard counting him out. You know, you have Mike Tyson counting him out. But you have to understand, and I could have put it no better than Spence put it. Sure, Mexican Americans and Mexican citizens are prideful people. Yes. Of course they're going to say, I'm going for Mikey. Well, not Sugar Ray and Mike Tyson, but Barrero, Margarito. Of course, because they're going to ride with their own. But do we ride with our own? No. And that's a damn shame. First of all, me personally, I think Mike Tyson is still crazy as a motherfucking Bessie Bug. That's an old term from down south. But Sugar Ray Leonard still have a lot of sense, but his speech is starting to take toll. See, that's the chance you take from being a boxer. But I will say this. Earl put on a clinic. He showed the ATT Stadium that I'm more than a come forward fighter. I'm more than come forward and work the body. I know how to box on the back foot. I know how to come forward. I know how to throw a jab. And that's what he did. As I told everyone in my live stream, now go back and check. You know, everything works off the jab. Everything. You can win rounds just off of jabs alone. So it is what it is, people. And let me read a couple other things that I said. I said Earl's going to show you different dimensions of his game. Other words, he's not going to show you that high earmuff guard. He's going to show you some wrinkles in his game that no one else has seen. So shout out to Earl Spence Jr. Shout out for showing them that, hey, I can box. Now, I don't know if you watched the fight or the rerun of the fight yet, but you see how Earl did the dipping around and swung that left, sweeping left? He went around the fucking guard. Then, for good measure, he didn't use the right hook. This is what happened. Mikey Garcia left himself open. And we know just by looking at the fight Saturday. I don't even have to go in the past. Just by looking at the fight Saturday, Garcia was a slower fighter. Earl was fast. Sure, Earl hit him with a sweeping left. I mean, a damn sweeping left. Why? For the simple fact that his Mikey Garcia dropped. He dropped his left hand. Yes, and got counted. Hey, salute, what's that? Don Banks. Salute, brother. I appreciate you keeping doing your thing. Hey, man, hey, I appreciate that, Don Banks. You know, I really do. Yes, sir. I'm going to keep on doing my thing, If not too many listening, that's fine, But, I'm going to keep grinding, man. I am. I'm going to keep it real, And I was a little underwhelmed yesterday, but I did watch the fight because, you got to know what you're talking about in this game, I'm still a young channel, and I need subscriptions. I need for people to subscribe to me. But only way that people are going to subscribe to a channel. First, you got to know what you're talking about. And second of all, you have to actually watch the fight. You know, some people try to do that little funny ad lib shit. No, no. Or how they think it went. No. You know how we use in grammar school, motherfuckers will read the back page, but won't read the book. You know, that's how it is with some channels. But not here at KQKC. Now, I love, no, I'm not going to say that. I like Earl Spencer Jr. I does, as a fighter. But I like the Charlos better. So there's no bias in this conversation. But I will tell you this. Mikey hung in there tough. Now, I don't know how hard Earl was hit because this is not new to him because what I hear he does that and more in the gym. What's up, Judah? Peace, brother. Don't worry, I'm going to send you that. You got plenty of time, okay? Because you have a fight on Sunday with Peterson and Lipinette. Okay? Not Saturday, but Sunday. So you got a whole week. Yeah. But I'm going to send it to you before then. So, but Dr. Ventura, you always can find it there. All right? What's going on, D-Lo? What's going on, Marcus Johnson? Judah, okay. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Okay, I'm glad everybody's coming in. You know, hey, smash the like button. We only have 3 that smashed it, you know, but we got 7 in the house. I know it's not a lot, but I know it's early. And this is part 1 of my stream because I'm going to do part 2 at 12:30 p.m. right after Fanard International Boxing. Now, I'm going to say this. The fight went just like I went. You know, Judah, Marcus, my regular subscribers, my base, I will say. I said that don't be surprised if the fight don't go the way a lot of LWC brothers think. And I was right. And I also said this. Everything I said, the commentators said it, or Lennox Lewis said it. So don't go in there thinking, you know, knockout. And Earl didn't. Earl didn't want the knockout. I mean, Gary James did. And Gary James said in the 12th round, look, go for it. Why not? Now, remind me, it's a shutout. But Earl wanted to close the show with a knockout. He at home. That's where he started from. And why the fuck not? The boy can box. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not kissing nobody's ass. You know, if anything, I would kiss the Charlo's ass. You know, but Earl Spencer's a good fighter. Now, Floyd Mayweather, he didn't like that when they said, well, the Floyd Mayweather era is over and gone. You are the new face of boxing. Pay-per-view. And Floyd did not like that shit at all. And good for his ass. You know? I don't know about you, but I had enough of Floyd ass. Shit. I had enough of his ass. His antics. His robbing us blind at the pay-per-view. You know? Yep. And Q, I am glad Spence didn't KO him because they wanted to beat him and make him look bad. And he did. Yes, of course, Floyd is not good for boxing. He's trying to make boxing an exhibition sport with Tank. Yes. See, Floyd is for Floyd. Floyd is always thinking how he can make the next dollar. He's not thinking that I can make the next dollar with the fighter. See, he don't know that. That's your charge. You promote him. So that's your next dollar if you work for it. And I always believe Agent Broner when he said that Floyd Mayweather don't care about nobody but Floyd fucking Mayweather. But I'm gonna tell you this shit. I watched that fight Saturday. I watched it again, you know, cause so I could do my show today and fill in today like I'm doing now, because I want to know what I'm talking about, and I want to make sure that everything I gave you all, at least half, came true. See, shit like that is important to me. There are a lot of other channels, soon they get over 1,000, they tend to lay back, throw one together that day, and that's it. No, not me. Not me. And I know some people say, well, you're saying that now. But no. And another thing I like, the post press conference, I love when Earl thanked his mother and father. It doesn't get no classier than that. Now, it might not be in boxing, but we all had a father at one time or another that sacrificed us on a lot of things. He thanked his father for driving trucks all day and come home and take him to tournaments, spending money on hotel rooms, going to international tournaments. He did what he had to do to make his son successful. And now it's payback time. And I don't blame him. And I guarantee you, his father ain't that type to say, hey, son, can I get some of that money? No, he ain't that type. He's very proud. And Earl is a low key. And I don't blame Earl. I would have got tired of Fox, having me going here and having that. And I'm trying to make weight. Look, I need all the practice I can to be able to dominate. See, it's another thing I said that was true. Earl has a lot of tools in his toolbox, and he still does. But it depends on who you're boxing. Mikey was popping and catching some of them shots off the glove. But this is where good boxing come in at. As soon as Mikey figured out that, okay, Earl coming in here with that sweeping left, well, I got something for that. I'm going to put my hand up and we're going to block that shot. He's going to start taking that shot. Well, see, soon as Mikey adjusts, this is quote, unmotherfucking quote, as soon as Mikey made changes, Earl made changes. How about that? Earl made changes to Mikey changes. All you will see in an Earl Spence fight, Kell Brook, it doesn't matter. Linda Voodoo, it doesn't matter. He is like this. He'll come forward, get you against the wall, and bang. And he was right. I know how to do more than that shit. I'm going to show you I can fight on the back foot. I'm going to show you I can go 12 rounds. I'm going to show you a lot of things that you haven't seen me do. Because I didn't have to do it. Because the opponent that faced me, their asses was out of there. That's real true. Hey, smash that like button. Oh, y'all did. Okay, very good. If you haven't subscribed to KC, feel free to do that now. All right? I think all that's in here right now, except for Doug, man. Bro, I appreciate you. Keep doing your thing. Okay. Yeah, so he might be gone. I don't know. But I appreciate Doug, man, popping in. And Ticket TV. Salute to you, homie. All right. See, Ticket TV is in the house, right? Ticket TV, I like his work ethic. He was on 2, maybe 3 live streams one day. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's hustling. I never met him. And, I would like to get his number and chop him up, chop up with him. See, I ain't that type of man that is jealous of someone. You know, I just started this in July, late July. I ain't the type that is jealous of this person, whatever. But look, if I can be better by talking to someone else that's better, what's wrong with that? I'm not kissing nobody's ass. I want to do what you do. You know, and there's nothing wrong with it. And I'm quite sure he will help any LDBC member because he know I keep it real. I'm gonna tell you like it was, but it was a beautiful display of boxing Saturday. I know that just part one and part two be at 12:30, but you still had naysayers out there, and that's one thing about what Earl said. When I get ready to fight an opponent, I hear and watch everything. And don't think he ain't watching the LDVC. Oh, hell no, I don't think so. But one thing about it is, he knows who is on his team and who's not on his team. He might be quiet, he might be laid back, but you got some phony motherfuckers out there. Like he mentioned Sean Porter. He could have made that fight easily. And we all know unification trumps mandatories, but he chose not to take it. Now, was he scared? Was he intimidated? I don't know. But all I know, he didn't take the motherfucker. That's what I know. So, with that, though, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 600 because I'm at 552 now. And I appreciate it if you could. One, it helps. Two, it helps. But, I'm going to do what I got to do. And I appreciate everyone. I just uploaded a video. And I hope and pray that, y'all click on that. Now, there's another thing I said. Different side of okay, I said that. Okay. Another dimension. Okay. Now, there's another thing I said. And some of y'all might remember this. Good morning, whatever, man. Good morning, brother. All right. He said good morning to the chat, too. All right. Now, and one thing else I said, and they repeated it also, that Michael get to the point where he can't win. And he know he can't win because he's too behind on points. And he had a nerve to say, well, if I hit Earl right and maybe hurt him, maybe, no, that wasn't going to help. That wasn't going to make anything change. Okay. What's up, home skill? Okay, you can see what's up. Keep up the good work. Peace to you and yours. Yes, sir. Peace to you. All right. I'm glad you chiming in. I'm glad you're in the chat. All right. I appreciate everyone coming and getting up early. Well, here is 8:16. But I just had to, I waited till everybody got theirs out their system. And I called the fight. And I wanted to see the fight. I wanted to hear what they had to say. Sometimes it's best to wait and see, other people see or thinking. So I came and made up my own mind. Yes, Mikey has great heart, but Mikey waited too long. He waited too long to go ahead and get him. And what I mean by get him, which Earl had an answer for area adjustment. Now, every time Mike would move closer by the instructions of his brother, then Earl would take little steps back because he could fight on the back foot. That's why. But I damn tell you this shit. That was the best display of boxing I ever seen. Not even Floyd showed different dimensions in his boxing. We know about the shoulder roll, this and all that shit. But he showed a different dimension. And I like that shit. Now, Mikey, he ain't no slouch. He did what he had to do to survive. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. That's what they said, I said. I said what they said. Just go back and look at my live stream this week. You will see. I said that. You know, I said that exactly. And, you know, excuse me. And he did. There's some other thing I want to go over, but, you know, his ultimate goal was not to win. It was to survive. Then he went into survival mode. Because if you notice, Earl started off at round one, going to the body. And as I mentioned in my live stream, once again, and Earl did it again, he hold that jab out. He don't bring it back. That's when he want to come around with that sweeping left. See, he knew that he couldn't do anything about it. He knew that if he came around that sweeping left, Mike could come block it. That's why he came around sweeping. Then he went up the middle like this for good measure. Why? Because Mike was too busy trying to block that sweeping left and forgot to cover himself up the guard. Mikey made a lot of mistakes. But remember, Mikey is better foot-wise. His speed is better. His ring IQ is better. He reminded me of myself, Mikey said. No, you remind me of him when he was an amateur. Because he made you look like an amateur Saturday. Now, is Mikey still a good fighter? Yes. Can Mikey handle the welterweight? Hell no. It's just that physically, mentally, height-wise, short arms, he can't compete with a welterweight. His best bet to stay at 140 or 135. Now, he's talking about going down to 135 fighting Lomachenko. But I think he should stay at 140. The money is there. I understand he got a belt, but if you find out that Mikey retired after his next fight, don't be surprised. But once he made history, or he want to make history, he want another belt, and he want a fifth division win. And I guarantee he's going to retire. Now, so far, KC has been right on every aspect. Not every aspect, but, just about. And I like the shit he was talking. Sure, Mexicans, and they got mad at me. They sent me all kind of comments when I said, well, don't give me this bullshit. Garcia, they didn't follow you from Oxnard, California, all the way to Dallas, Texas, or Arlington, Texas. Hispanics are set up in Dallas. They on the border of Mexico. Some live there. They are Mexican Americans. Now, this is what I said. So, therefore, some live there and some snuck there. And, oh, man, they just blew that shit out the water. I mean, I think I got like 16 hate mails. And it's Hispanics, they prideful people. I understand that. Then Earl said almost the same shit. But he didn't say they didn't come from California, though. He just said Texas is full of a very large, he didn't say Hispanic. He said a lot of Spanish people is there. Then you have Mexico right there. And they're very prideful people. Only thing I didn't like This is Earl now. Quote, motherfucking quote. Only thing I didn't like that my own Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson, they went against me. Now, if he would have fought Earl, if he would when Terrence Crawford fight, when Terrence Crawford fight, when he fights Amir Khan, he said, I'm going for Amir Khan. Simple. Any fighter that fights that's black is going against a Kovalev. He said, hey, I will support Andre Ward. Simple. So there you go. So the Mexicans going to support the Mexicans. Everybody had Mikey Garcia besides Mike Tyson and Sugar Ray Leonard. Had Mikey Garcia winning. Now I'm going to tell you this, and some people might not understand it, but I do. By them, open up their mouth. I'm talking Sugar Ray Leonard. Now he was cool. It's something about these fighters when they get out the ring, they assholes. I don't get it. Is it jealousy? Is it because you're not in the limelight no more? You're not getting no big ass check that you should have invested or got an IRA or something or a bonds or something. But it's your motherfucking fault. But the point I'm trying to make is that, Earl said he watches everything on YouTube and he just know everything. But that put a chip on his shoulder, he said. Sugar Ray Leonard came out of retirement to fight Roberto Duran. Mike Tyson, he was crawling on the ground like a girl, looking for his mouthpiece because he got knocked out by Buster Douglas. Why? Because he wasn't focused. He loved him some Robin Givens. Then they got on that damn talk show, and she wouldn't even let his ass talk. I don't know, was he high or stupid? But like he said, that put a chip on his shoulder. And when you put a chip on Earl Spence Jr.'s shoulder, watch out, motherfuckers. Like he said, he doesn't get complacent. He don't go in there and say, I can kill this. Man, I know I can whoop this nigga. No, he don't do that. He psych himself out mentally. And that's what he did. Yeah, I'm thankful. I'm grateful. He is what we represent here in America. Hard work, dedication, and support. I mean, sure, you're going to have more Hispanics than blacks in Dallas. But the point is, the Cowboys supported him. They supported him big time. Jerry Jones supported him. Even Floyd Mayweather was on the side. You use your left jab, but shorten up your jab. Don't put the jab out there too slow or too long. Shorten up the jab so when you get the counter coming back, you'll be able to block it. He was for him. So it is. Oh, what it is. Yes, this is only part 1. Part 2 is coming up at 12:30 today, p.m. Central Time. I'm going to get into a lot of more things, but I'm not through. Smash that like button. And y'all did. Okay, great. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so. I see Kurt Anderson in the house, and that's my guy. And y'all got to go check out his next show. All right? We had a good time at the last one. Very educated as far as boxing skills are concerned. As far as old boxers are concerned. I like when Earl Spence brought up Marvin Hagler. You don't want to get too complacent. You want to keep your feet on the ground when you start getting notoriety, when you start getting money. And I'm glad that he repeated what Marvin Hagler said. It's hard to get up. out the bed when you sitting there sleeping with silk pajamas and silk sheets. It's hard, but you have to do it. See, Earl uses YouTube as motivation, and these dumbasses don't even know that. Mikey Garcia kept talking to arrogancy. That arrogant, being arrogant, he mentioned, this is quote, I motherfucking quote, that arrogancy, the arrogancy is what really rubbed him the wrong way. So, sure, everybody gonna say this, everybody gonna say that. That's what I'm looking for when I get through with this. I want to know more naysayers. I already heard a few, but I want to hear some more. What's up, Lotta D? Morning to you, KQKC. Yes, sir. Good morning to you. This is the OG, KQKC. Compliments of JC. Y'all be calling me the OG. I put that in there. Yes, sir. So, as I mentioned, we have what we call boxing knowledge. Most of us here in the chat, okay? Even Lala D does, and that was a beautiful display of boxing I ever seen. That's why I waited till everybody got it out their system. Everybody took their asses back home. They live in Dallas. Most everybody there lived there. Like World Break, Stay Ready. Everybody except Blue. He's in New York. But he did the best thing I ever seen. Yes, sir. I was. Yeah, yes, it was. It was. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. And I said that also. I'm not tooting my own horn. Don't say that and don't get that started. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying the things that the commentator said or whoever, and how, if you go back to my live streams before the fight, you will see that I said the exact same shit. I mean, it might have been worded a little bit differently, but I did. It was phenomenal, It was a boxing lesson. Now, I get it. And I told everybody, this fight might not turn out like you all think it is, because you have two guys that's undefeated. You have two guys that has a great ring IQs. But leave it up to Mikey. He has the best. But you have two guys that knows when a punch is coming, how it's coming, when it's coming. Except for Mikey Garcia did. So Earl did a lot of going down to the body up top. Hell, Earl won the second round just on jabs alone. And he's right. What punch can get there the fastest and the straightest? That's a jab. That's why I tell everyone, everything works behind the jab. Once you establish your jab, once you establish your reach, then it's all about putting the shit together. That's all. Sure, Robert Garcia, he wanted to stop the fight. I get it. That's my little brother. I don't want him to have brain damage. That's my little brother. I don't want him going around at the age of 40, 41, talking like that was good. It was good. Blah, blah, blah. He didn't want him to be punch drunk. And Sugar Ray, I don't wish bad on no one, but you getting that way too now. And if you haven't seen a doctor, it's time to see one. Because see, I'm telling you, when you're in rough fights like that and you don't have a tough defense to block it, then oh well. But at least Mikey Garcia gave Earl Spence the credit that he deserved. Mikey Garcia said he threw combinations, but Earl came back and threw another combination, but better, and scored. Yes, all them knots on Mikey Garcia, nose and both on the cheekbones, those were for nothing. And Earl even sit down on his punches. He was waiting on Robert Garcia to throw in the towel. Robert was looking. The referee was looking. The referee was looking at the fighters. I mean, he got in there and started looking at Mikey because Mikey would not throw back. He was one of those fighters that, hey, you got me against the rope, you finna work that body. But he didn't. Earl Spence changed up. He went up top. He went down low. He went up top. He went down low. I guess Robert Garcia said, Mikey, get the hell out of that corner. Get the hell off the ropes. And that's what he did. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Paper doesn't matter. Paper doesn't show that Mikey dug Lumber. Okay. Can't stop a career 135. Okay. Well, Spence meant to be a beast at 147. Well, yes, you have to make a statement. Like Darren James yesterday. Saturday. He told Earl Spence, yeah, you have it won. Yes, you do. But the point I'm trying to tell you is go for it. Keep your guard up high so you won't get hit with nothing stupid. And go for it. Go for the knockout. See, he didn't want him to go, without a knockout. He wanted to bring his, status up with a knockout. But he didn't. I think he punched himself out. Personally, I did. And I think he was saving that energy for to last the round. That's all. And on top of that, Mikey Garcia fans, said a few things, this and that, but they did not disrespect Earl Spence. That's beautiful. That's boxing. So, with that, I'm not going to hold you all long, but what's up, Ruben Guerrero? If Spence gassed out, what happened when he fights a skilled 147 with a decent chin defense? Well, see, Earl gassed out. He didn't gas out. What happened was he tired himself out from throwing so many punches, trying to get him out of there. He wasn't tired. So you can be tired and fatigued, or your arms will be tired that you don't feel like throwing as much and as hard. With that, you can go back to your corner and resume the fight, and every little bit helps. So, but I'm gonna always say this. But the proof is in the pudding. Just don't referee no more. That's all. I mean, a union. Yeah, just don't say nothing to a lot of haters out there is going to be saying a lot of things, a lot of negative things. Like someone asked me, told me, you have to understand that Earl is a weight bully. What the fuck is a weight bully? Either you that weight or you're not. Well, Mikey rose up to the challenge that Earl Spence. No, he did not. Earl Spence thought it was a joke at first. But Mikey, he ordered that shit. He wanted to do that shit. So, it is what it is, people, and I'm glad it is. Yes, sir. So, but with that, that's all I have at the present time. Like to say, be there or be there. So, all right. Oh, you must. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, people. I was reading something, but Earl Spence. Let me read this. Well, let me tell you this. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to start telling you stuff when I'm reading something. Okay. Earl Spence was 245 punches to Mikey Garcia's 77. Okay. I told you that, right? Now, Mikey Garcia um, only threw or only landed 75, 77 punches out of 12 rounds. That's some great defense from Earl Spence. Now, they did have 47,000 sold out. All right. So, Jerry Jones is smiling. Uh, Earl Spence is smiling. And Richard Schaefer was smiling. Richard Schaefer, if you don't know, Richard Schaefer was Golden Boy. For everybody don't know this, Richard Schaefer was Golden Boy. Yes, he was. So, Rainstar is doing a fantastic job as promoting fights. I don't know if he hooked up with Al Heyman or not, but he might be learning. Morning land. Okay, okay. Yeah, man, what's going on, brother? All right. Hey, like I say, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, this is a good time to do it. Okay. I'm a young channel. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get to 600. And, you ain't going to see, no offense against panels and nothing like that. But I just don't, like Fanon and 78 Sports. And, you're not going to have a panel of people across my channel. I mean, because, if they say something, then you might get in trouble. Not them, you. So I like to, I might have one or two guests on every blue moon, but that's about it. But I will get What's Blazing in Sports on, because his shit be hot. Yes. That's why you got What's Blazing in Sports. It be hot. It does. And I like to have him on as a guest. And it's hard to get in contact with him because he has a video plan, and but he went live over there yesterday a lot. So, but with that, that's all I have for right now. But I will be doing a part 2 at 12:30, and on this fight. I know we will be talking about this fight for about 2 weeks, maybe. But this is boxing. Okay, we have other weight divisions. Deontay Wilder was back in the back. And, you can negotiate things like that. So, but we'll see who Earl will fight next. But he think he needs improvement, and which is good. Keep that attitude, dude. Keep that attitude. This is my Yeti cup. All right, I gotta stop looking down when I'm reading something. Y'all might think I'm high or some shit. But a lot of brothers live in Texas. That's in the LWC, and and I hope they had a good time though. Watching the fight. I was actually seeing I watch the press conference too. Now, actually, World Breaker. Don't ask me how you get a press card. You know, I mean, I kind of know how, but you know, and he answered the question, asked some questions, of course. See, sometimes when you're in the press room, you got to be quick, or they're gonna go somebody else. You know, but shout out to World Breaker for at least trying. See, World Breaker is that type of dude that he take risks. You know, and if it pan out, fine. If it doesn't, fine. You know, because I had a guy like that. He had like 20 different jobs in 10 years. Because he a risk taker. You know, and he had a bar closed down. You know, he just, you know, he's a risk taker. And if you talk smart enough, you pretty much can get just about anything you want. You know, but that's not no real money. If you can get something popular. So this was some new song my wife tried, my daughter tried to give me listen to yesterday. I said I don't want to hear all that shit. So. But with that, that's all I have for right now. Because in 3 minutes, Trill Boxing Talk will be displaying their talk, of course, and I will be back at 12. She got me confused. At 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Now, if you all have any questions, feel free to ask me, okay? Because I want you all to more interact with me, all right? Because I want to get to know everybody, okay? Because when I do hit that 1,000, I want to be able to go on Smoke City Mobcast, call out your name, and because you there with me right now, and I'm a little halfway there, but I just say halfway there, okay? And when that time comes, I want to make a big deal out of it because I work hard for my subscribers. I know you all, it don't seem that way. It seems like I'm just talking on the cuff of my neck, but it's not true. I look at things and I write things down. I write things down. They say I write like a girl. Do I write like a girl? But anyway, I write things down, and I'm not forgetful or nothing like that. But I just chart things down so I can cover that point. And the only way you can do that is research. You can't go by somebody else's videos, or you can't go. Okay, Ruben, you're gonna learn today. Okay, Dan White. Okay, Ruben who? Okay, I don't know who you're saying. Y'all must be talking money though. Okay, Ruben Guerrero. Okay, outboxing someone isn't fully down to skills. Okay, rich, height, white, all contribute to as well. Okay, well, a short person can always outbox a tall person. Look at Robert Easter Jr. and Mikey Garcia. Robert Easter Jr. had a reach. Matter of fact, he was a perfect reach like Earl Spence had. But Robert Easter Jr. is young, don't have the tools to be an Earl Spence Jr. Now Earl does. Earl has the tools, but he doesn't. I mean, Earl Spence had the tools, but he's not like a Robert Easter Jr. Robert Easter Jr. He doesn't have the tools. I mean, he was circling into Mikey's power hand. And that doesn't work. Why would you circle right into the line of fire? I just want aspects of something. But I think he's intimidated. He's scared. I mean, what can I do? So with that, that's all I have for you. And I hope you'll chime in at 12:30. Okay, I've been on an hour, and Trill Boxer Talk will be on. And I just feel in, my ass too. I never turn down anybody in the LWC, if they want me to. All right, cause remember, we still have lives and families and stuff like that, shit to do, and you know, hey. So with that, any further news, anything, I'll let you know at 12:30. But this is Michael Corleone, and the reason why he named him Michael Corleone, I know you can take a guess, cause the world is hers. Yes, the world is hers. Yeah. So with that, that's all I have. I'm KQ, KC Boxing. And if you like what you hear, feel free to hit the like button. And if you like to donate to a very, very special friend of mine, been knowing him since kindergarten, my daughter's godfather, and the cancer has spread and spread all over. So with that, he don't want the operation. He don't want them to chop on him because all they gonna do is just try to use it as a specimen. So, it's only two balls in there. So anyway, I'm sorry, I was talking to somebody else. Okay, but yeah, it's only two. Yeah, okay, but anyway, who is this? That man, salute KQKC. Yes, sir. All right. COKQKC. What's Blazing Sports? Salute KQKC. See you at 12:30, my dude. Okay, cool. My man, Blazing Sports, man. You all right, dude, man. I will check you out, and I always do my new subscribers like that. If they have a page and they have content on their page, I just like to see and listen to them. YouTube. Let me tell you, I can't say, well, you sub to me, I sub to you. You can't do that. YouTube don't want you to be like tit for tat. It's like a bribery thing, right? So, if you do it, you can't say you're gonna do it. And, they bother too much in because see they always listening. So but a lot of people didn't know that either. So I said yes. And it is not against the law. You can do that. So with that, and without further ado, KQKC is out of here. And again, like I say, if you go to any of my videos, and this one when they get through uploading, it will have just show more and hit it, and you see right then and there, you have to hit show more. Really, I think it's at the top. If you like to support this channel, follow on my PayPal, right? I thought so. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. I'm KQKC. Take that energy over to Trill Boxing Talk with Black Fight Fan with his boy 78. You get it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. That's how you be doing, right? All right. Y'all stinking mouth hoes. All right. But thank you. There's 13 people in there, and I know Black Fight Fan don't usually come on for another 5 or 10 minutes if he ain't hungover. All right, if he ain't got 5 women in the bed, butt naked, So, all right. So with that, I'm out of here, and again, peace and love. Thank you, and make sure you subscribe to KQKC.